So what's going on in the world of real estate right now? You're hearing all sorts of things on the news, and probably watching YouTube videos like this or whatever. All right, so here's what I'm seeing here in my local Virginia market. I'm down in Virginia Beach in the Hampton Roads area, right? And I have a number of friends who are realtors and active in the real estate industry up in New York as well, in the New York City, Long Island region, right? And we're kind of seeing the same things, that there is still a lot of retail buyer demand, right? So, people still need a place to live, and they're still buying houses. It is down dramatically from last year at this time. Say last year at this time, you put a house for sale and you got 10, 11, 12 offers in the first day or two, right? That's not happening anymore, but you're still getting offers. And those offers are right at asking, plus or minus, 2 or 3%. We're not getting the 30,000 over asking anymore, right off the bat. You're not seeing houses going for, 20 grand over asking, which was already in the moon, no. But there are still plenty of retail buyers out there. This is different, though, for the investor market, all right, where I spend most of my time in buying properties that are distressed and need some work to bring back to life. The cash buyers like myself and the people that I work with and represent have pulled back dramatically. Okay? Why is that? Well, when you buy a property, whether it's a $50,000 property or a $500,000 property that you're going to now invest capital in and hope to raise the value, you're investing a lot of money. You're investing a lot of money into the future. And right now, what does the future look like for America? We have some absolutely feckless, horrible leadership in Washington. The dollar is sinking like crazy. And although there are lots of retail buyers right now, the fear is that in 3, 4, 6, 8, 10 months, those retail buyers may not be out there because inflation is going through the roof and there's no money to buy a house, right? So if I'm going to purchase a property, or another cash buyer is going to purchase a property with the intent of fixing it up and selling it later, we're being way more careful with our money. We're being way more careful with how we spend our money and at what margins we purchase properties at. It's not a matter of trying to get the most money possible from the sale of the house. It's a matter of trying not to lose money, right? Inflation is killing everything, including our supplies. Lumber, electric, tile, all of the things that go into a house, plumbing, all these things are increasing. The prices are increasing on a weekly basis in some cases. So if I'm going to go sink $100,000 into a house, my plan is to say put $100,000 of rehab into a house. In March, in May, that could be $108,000. And that's a reality. So if you have a house to sell that is distressed, the hoarder house, the house that you inherited from your grandparents that hasn't been updated since 1965, right? The house with the fuses instead of a panel, right? You can still sell it. There are still people out there to buy it. We will buy your house all day long, as will other cash buyers. But the prices will have to be more competitive simply because we're looking into the future and we don't know what the future is going to bring. But if you are listing your home for sale and it's even remotely ready for a retail buyer, list it. If you have the house priced appropriately, you will sell it. The retail buyers are still out there. In some cases in force. Someone showed me a picture the other day from a house in Freeport, New York, out on the island, and the line to get into the open house was a block and a half long. There had to be at least 40 or 50 people online for that open house, and this was last weekend. Right? So the buyers are still out there, but just keep in mind that if your house is not in that retail buyer ready zone and it needs the work, be prepared. You have to come down on your price, or be able to, or be willing to work with other terms, because the cash buyers are down 70, 75, 80%. The people that were lending the money to people like me to buy houses, they've shut the money off and said, we're not letting you borrow the money as easily. We want this deal to be a secure thing that you and I are not going to lose money. So, if you have any questions, you have any thoughts on this, let me know what you're seeing in your area. Put comments below this video, shoot me a text or an email, and until next time, have a great day.